Hey guys, Infected Poison here, coming back to you with some kill confirmed on Strike Zone. Today we're going to be using the Ripper with the usual strike package, and just really wanted to give you this gameplay, mainly because it's one of my highest kills ever. I think I've got up to like 45 kills in a match, but here I went 36 for 12, so at last, finally sort of getting a lot of kills but dying less. So what I try and do in this match, quite a lot of, is at the beginning I went a bit slow and didn't really take too many people out and sort of went, I don't know, 2 for 2, you know, I dropped out there, and just, I don't know, I just remember thinking, I've had enough of this, you know, why can't I get the kills, you know, the high kills that everyone else seems to get. So I don't know, something just went off in my head and I thought, stuff it, I'm going to go for this. So what I tried to do is check my mini-map, check for some firing, you know, look at the usual spots, and obviously I think I've played this map so many times, so I think this is becoming the sort of Ghosts Black Ops 2 Nuketown. You know, I think this is the game that the map that everybody plays, and I think, you know, if you play it enough, you kind of get the idea of where people are going to spawn. And I sort of try and do that. If I watch my mini-map, I'm looking for where my teammates are, and I'm trying to stay at the opposite side of the map. Mainly because, if you know anything about the spawns, what tends to happen is whatever the algorithm is, or the coding, or the calculations that the ghosts use, which obviously a lot of us complain about doesn't work for the respawns, is if you tend to try and stay in the opposite side of the map to your teammates. For example, if there's four of your teammates on one side of the map and you're on the other side, you're more likely going to have someone spawn right in front of you. I mean, literally just drop straight in front of you. I mean, they do take into account, if you read online and look at a few of the YouTube videos that other people have put out, they do tend to try and use the way you're facing as a vision, you know, your peripheral vision as the first person, where you're watching, to try and spawn behind you, which is why a lot of people are getting cheesed off or getting shot behind when they're killed. But occasionally, you know, it does work. I think on a small map like this, it's not brilliant. And I do have the Xbox One, and I haven't got Ghost for the Xbox One. I don't know if I'm going to get it, to be honest. You know, I don't know if I can sort of justify spending another 50, 55 pounds or 45 pounds, whatever it's down to now, when I'm ranking up on the Xbox 360, and most of the lads I play with are on Xbox 360, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably wait till the next Call of Duty comes out, which potentially might be Modern Warfare 4, who knows, there's a lot of speculation about that. So yeah, so what I've been doing is looking at my mini-map, trying to stay the opposite side. I'm watching out for the red dots as usual. I'm trying to stay at the opposite side of the map. It worked, you know, you can see I'm 21 for 5 now. I'm trying to be as tactful as, or play as with as much tactics as I can, and you know, I think it sort of pays off. You know, if I'm running the opposite way to my teammates, hopefully, you know, most people will be running towards me and sort of doing the same thing. So I'm trying to think in the mind of where would I be going in you know, if I was on the opposite team, and then trying to do the opposite. So effectively I'm just running head on into a gunfight, you know, and occasionally someone will run past me. I'm sort of checking back, I'm trying to get in cover when I'm reloading, which has helped a lot. I'm dying less because I'm starting to do that more often, you know, and not just running and firing. I'm actually trying to, you know, think about what I'm doing before I start reloading and things. Wasn't sure about that one, but there we go. There's all little tips, you know, that you can use. I think the extended mags, in all honesty, does help me. I am a very much spray and pray player. I like to sort of get a lot of shots off. I'm not the most accurate player, I do know that. As you can see from there, I got like 2 hit markers off a whole clip. But I think the extended mag thing really does help. You know, you can make someone weak and get a good assist. Don't think the assists are that good. I mean, right, an assist 20 counts as a kill, but I don't think a lot of it. So you see, turn around and run the opposite way now because my teammates are on the opposite side of the map. So I'm hoping that these guys are going to spawn, and lo and behold, there they are. I get 1, 2, and a couple of hit markers, and possibly 3. Now, I don't like players who don't play the objective. Just don't like it, because I don't see the point. You know, I'm not one of these players who does a lot of KD stuff. I do have a relatively low KD, 1, 2, 3. But, you know, to be fair, what I've tended to find is if you try and not collect as many tags in a match, obviously in Killconfirmed it lasts longer, you do get the opportunity to get more kills. And I want to be getting 40 to 50 kills a match. That would be my ultimate goal. You know, as I said, I'm not really that fussed on my KD. It'd be nice to have like a 3 or a 4, or even get up to a 2 KD would be really nice. But it's not something I'm really ultimately that fussed about. I think it's something a lot of people are worried about. Obviously, for some reason, people think it shows, you know, you're a good player, and to be fair, it does. But you know, it's not really on my agenda. So, what did I get? So, 38 for 36 for 12. I think I got in the end. And we got how many tags? Oh, 22. So I didn't do too bad. So I was playing the objective. Finished top of the rank. So if you like this, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share if you fancy it. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.